Hey y'all, this is Brian with Fertile Hops Brewing. I just wanted to share tonight. I may turn this into a nightly thing, and it has seemed to been for the past couple of nights that I get on here and just explain things that are going on in my brewing life. Tonight, my idea was to explore my first beer because we all like drinking beer, or else we wouldn't be here, and we also like enjoying making said beer. Well, so this is kind of long and convoluted, but it works. My parents bought my great grandfather and grandmother's house, and my great grandfather died in 1989, and my family's always had alcohol around, and this my first beer happened to be Budweiser. This Budweiser happened to be at least 4 years old. Been in the refrigerator for the said 4 years. The house we bought had a finished basement, and I had a dining area in the basement for family gatherings, and there's a refrigerator down there. And like I said, my great grandfather passed in '89. We bought the house in '94, so 5 years. And my first drink was sometime after that. It tasted like piss water. It was nasty. It was, Budweiser, 4-year-old Budweiser. And so I'm not a Budweiser fan in the best of times. And as a 12-year-old who had not had any beer experience up to that point, it was probably enough to turn anybody off of beer for a very long time, as it did for me. And actually, I don't remember having another beer till college. And since I went to a religious college, I really didn't have that much opportunity to drink, other than one Cinco de Mayo. And my friends and I went to the nearest biggest town and had a few drinks at a bar. Since it was Cinco de Mayo, all the Mexican beer and things were, discounted price. So I had a Corona, which I will say tasted a lot better than that Budweiser. But really didn't drink much. I mean, I had the occasional dark beer, or whatever was available, but it wasn't until my wife came back from Germany and had this wonderful beer experience and totally different beer drinking culture than I was ever experienced with, that I got to get to expand my horizons with the different beers. And since I didn't buy all that much beer, I went for the expensive, higher craft beer type of drinks. And then I worked with a guy who was a big beer nerd. His degree, he was going for his master's in medieval history with a focus on medieval monk brewing, more monk and medieval church history, but a lot of his focus was on beer making and brewing. And that got me even more into craft beer and specialized beer. And since moving here to Indiana, even with our draconian beer laws, less now, but more so then, got to open up a little bit more. I have some wonderful beers that I can get anytime. Three Floyds, Zombie Dust, love Zombie Dust, Bell's Two-Hearted Ale. I got to try a New Belgium triple, which I'm going to have to look for that more often because it was just so good, plus my own. And I'm going to be developing my next recipe here shortly, hopefully to share with the world sometime here soon. If you've liked this video, please hit that like button, comment below, subscribe so you get notified on new videos. And this is Brian saying good night.